Stake here inside of Sniper Elite 3. Today I'm inside Mission 2 Gaberoun, I do believe, and I'm doing the collectibles, all the war diaries, collectible cards, etc. So, at the very beginning of the mission, I come down to this little campsite. Now, I've killed most of everyone in here, and there is a guy inside of this tent. You will kill him, and that is your first war diary. Simple as pie. That one actually is as simple as pie. Anyway, as soon as you get done with that area, we're going to move up a little bit towards this curve in the road on the lower left-hand side. You see a bunch of tents. As you can see here, there will be a bunch of guys. Forewarning, I do try to take care of as many of these guys as I can before I continue, but hey, sometimes it doesn't happen. So anyway, inside this right-hand tent, you'll find your second war diary. Moving on from there, we're going to skirt ourselves right across the lane here into that tent over there. And sitting on a counter, actually if we give it a second, it'll be sitting on a counter. Sorry, I've just been getting over a nasty bug. Still hasn't gone away yet. I'm starting to think it's bronchitis. Anyway, there's a war diary there. Now, moving on, we're on our first sniper's nest. Highly recommend to sabotage the this thing there. But anyway, as soon as you do, come over to the sniper's nest here, open it, and then of course you can always assassinate the guy from here. And as soon as you do, we're just actually going to look right across here, just for this is again just for reference purposes. And sitting right across pretty over there is our next war diary. It's on that guy, so as soon as he is dead, give it a second, because you know how this all works. Now you think that would be a nut shot. But anyway, he's now dead, and now as soon as we make our way over to that tent, all the way over to that side, don't worry, this one is marked by a star, so therefore you're not going to miss it. And plus you have to grab it anyway to continue in the mission to begin with. So anyway, we're on this right-hand side here, and it's on this guy's body. And as soon as we pick it up, that'll be our fourth war diary. Huzzah! Am I right? Yes, I am. Moving on from there, we are up a little ways. If you watched my video on well, this is actually at that second well, and it's over here on this right-hand side in that little warehouse. Now, our first weapon upgrade. Now, there will be a guy over on the left-hand side. I'll show you where he is in just a second here on the map. But anyway, he's actually right over here, and he's our guy that has our weapon upgrade. So anyway, if you looked where we were, actually I should be bringing up the map in just a second if my editing remembrance is correct. Don't quote me on it, but of course things happen. If you remember from my well guide, it's actually on when I go to that third well, it's up around that upper left-hand side. Excuse me. Trust me, this bug is nasty. I hope none of you get it. So anyway, me being the patient guy I am, we're just going to kill this guy right here. And as soon as we do, just remember to scan his body. And once we do, well, scan, search, whatever you want to call it, there'll be our second weapon upgrade. It's actually in the far left-hand side of the map. Actually, right there. Anyway, moving on. Going down from that last guy, we're going to come down in this area. I've eliminated most of everyone, for the most part. But anyway, we actually have a guy right there. Don't even realize him. I didn't even realize he was there until after I tried to kill him. And I'm actually going for that spotter achievement this early on, so yay. This is actually the guy I take to the well later. Anyway, we're actually going to move down towards that tent over there. And once we do, we will have access to war diary number 6. Huzzah, am I right? Yes, I am. It's actually the second tent right here. I always get them mixed up. So anyway, once we do, we'll be sitting here right on this, what looks like a weapons crate. I actually showed the map right here. There we are. And that weapon upgrade is in that far left-hand corner, where that little bar was. So anyway, by this well that I'm just at, we just came from our last war diary. We went right across the way. And sitting inside of this little alcove is our collectible card for this mission. There's only one in this one. So that's pretty much the only one of note. Moving on, we're going to Sniper's Nest number 2. Do note that there is a guy in that watchtower. Actually, not even a guy in that watchtower and a searchlight. Take it out for the optional objective. And once we do, we're actually going to go up inside of that tower. And I'm going to show you, for the most part, and of course this is actually going to lead right into our long shot. I should have sped this up, but then again, some of these videos for me are 20/20 hindsight, and plus when you're halfway into them, you kind of don't want to, let's be honest. But anyway, we're going to move up these stairs here. Do note that in that left-hand area, actually it'll be on my left, my character's left. I forget this guy's name. Moving on. Anyway, on the left-hand side there will be a guy in white. He actually holds our next weapon upgrade. So note that while you are doing this. The only reason I save is, you know, don't want to mess up too badly. But anyway, just open up the sniper's nest here. Sorry, I still got that nasty cough. I haven't coughed yet. Not too late. Anyway, we're just going to look right through here with our, well, it's going to be over in the general area of right-hand side, way, way far back. Talking about that guy way back there. And easily, I'm playing this on easy, so therefore, or cadet difficulty, so therefore it's pretty easy. Just pick a vital area and pick him off, and hopefully you'll kill him. And once you get the confirmation, you can either reload checkpoint or whatever you want, but there you go, you got the long shot. Now, moving on to War Diary number 7, that is one of the guys you have to kill anyway, so therefore I don't really have to show you his location. It's right next to the sniper's nest. You come down, he'll sometimes wander into that specific tent. But again, just for reference purposes, we're up in the uppermost, northmost part of the map. And once we do, we'll have that. Now, War Diary number 8, we're actually going to go into the tent in here, and, give him a second, not this tent, the next tent. And once we get around here, I'm just having a day full of 20/20 hindsight. So, moving on, there is a guy over here that I found when I was following that one guy or skulking him. There are 2 guys inside this tent and sitting on the rightmost side. You don't have to kill them, of course, but hey, they're Nazis, so who cares? No one does. So anyway, we have these 2 guys in here. Deal with them however which you choose. I just went headshot and as fast as I could took out that guy. And sitting here, yeah, the guy's starting to do a dance. Sitting right there is Tobruk's defenses. That's that diary. So anyway, I told you about that one guy. He'll be over by these trucks. This is the guy that holds the weapon upgrade. I didn't show him me killing him because I pretty much destroyed everyone and then found his body. But anyway, that's weapon upgrade number 3 of 15. War Diary number 9. Again, this is another one of the required ones to finish the mission. So therefore, he's right here, and I'm not going to really show you. Well, I did show you. There's not much to this one. Just find him, and you're pretty much golden. This one's a given. You'll get this one guaranteed. Alright, War Diary number 10. When we are in the last area, going to finish the mission, of course heading towards that last star way over there, we're actually going to come over to this leftmost side, climb up this way, and do note that there is a guy hiding up here. That's why I saved. And there's also a generator up there too to help disguise your shots, should you desire to. Anyway, the guy's right there. I was trying to figure out, why is this guy seeing me? Well, it turns out he's right around this corner. Anyway, no, not that guy. It's actually the guy right around this corner, right about there. Anyway, there's also another guy over there, but before I go take him out, on the crate next to the campfire is our next War Diary. As soon as I realize, oh hey, there's a War Diary right there. Yeah, hindsight. Anyway, Sniper's Nest number 3. This will be the last Sniper's Nest you come to. I recommend getting this when you finish the mission, but then again, you can do this at any time. Strictly because then it sets you up for the shot you need to take to destroy the vehicle. Yeah, at the very end of the mission. But anyway, it's actually right there. Looks out that direction. And as soon as I get up here, of course, as always, tap A to enter. You don't have to shoot anything, however, it does add to that total for killing for advantage sniper, but you should get that later on in the game. Now, moving on from collecting that, we're at War Diary number 11. This is the final collectible for this mission. We're going to come inside this window, and if you'll see right there, there's that guy. Take him out, and of course, go pick up your War Diary as soon as I come down here. And as soon as you eventually not search the corpse, because as soon as you search it, you spawn the final character, so if you don't want to do it right away, I recommend putting down some bombs or whatever to kill people. But anyway, once you do, eventually go back and pick up the body, or get the thing off the body, there'll be a final collectible, and there you go. You are 2 missions done with all the collectibles in the game. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, have a great and beautiful day, and I will see you guys all next time.